Welcome back to So I'm Gaming Now. It's your boy X, and this video I'm bringing you a rare two-way build on 2K21. I don't recall seeing it last year, and I've been looking for a two-way build for a minute. So right here I'm going to pick the shooting and defensive pie chart, and I'm also going to go with the very first chart with the highest speed. And what we're going to do right here is we're going to take the close shot up to 80, max out the driving layup and the driving dunk, and we take the standing dunk to a 40. We'll come back to that later. But we're going to max out the mid-range and the three-point shot and take our free throw only up to an 80. That gives us 13 finishing. Then we're going to max out pass accuracy and the ball handling to give us 10 playmaking. Then we max out perimeter defense, lateral quickness, to put our steal at an 89. Then, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to max out the block. Yeah, max out the block. Then we're going to max out defensive rebound leads 4. So I told you we're going to come back to that standing dunk. So at some point, I scroll back up. It was late at night when I was doing this, so bear with me. I put those final 4 on the standing dunk. So I'm going to end up with 4 finishing, 13 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 19 defensive rebound badge upgrades. So I leave it on define, but I change to define. I go 6'5". You see the plus and minuses on there. I go down to 182, but it puts me back at an 89 speed. And I go 2 clicks up on my wingspans. I don't like those alligator arm builds. I don't like them short arm builds. That's not my speed. Plus my arms are long in real life. So I can deal with losing the 2 on the 3 and the 2 on the midi, because the plus, all that green up there is a positive for me. So I always choose a lockdown defender takeover, and it's going to come up as a two-way mid-range shooter. We don't worry about what the shades of say, but we go for the name. And I've been looking for a two-way build for the longest, even on the demo. So now that I made one on my own, I felt like I should share it with you guys. And right now, we're going to come up here and test the build. Even though it says overall at a 99, we all know by now that it's only 95. So up here, I just do contact silver, slithery silver, but you can do what you like on your badges. And on the shooting, I go range extender gold, hot zone hunter gold. I eventually go dead-eye gold. I know I do difficult shots gold off the rip. And I go back and make range extender Hall of Fame. But I would do some tweaking to test some things out. So I'm not sure about the difficult shots one, but on the playmaking, I always got to have my quick first step, is how I can put it. Then I get unpluckable, even though I'm not sure if it really works like that or not. Bail out. Hopefully it's still clutch like last year. Space Creator came out pretty good for me. It handles for days. Even though my ball handling isn't at the 85, I can work with what they give me if they still let me dribble how I dribbled last year with my 75 or 77 handles. And so on the defense, this is where I always like to have a lot. So get the Hall of Fame clamps, the bronze chase down artists, and the rim protectors. They were OP last year. Hopefully they're still popping like that. Get the silver interceptor, gold intimidator, gold pick dodger. And at this point, you know, I kind of had some wiggle room, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I decided I would try pickpocket, because it did not work for me last year, but people were picking my pocket. And people I was playing with online were picking pockets, and they said they had pickpockets. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing at this point. And then I go tireless defender, just because the stamina stuff is bothering me, because it just runs out way too quick. But yes, as you can see, this is your two-way mid-range shooter. 4 finishing, 13 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 19 defensive rebound upgrades. I appreciate you watching the video. Like, share, and subscribe.